Hello everyone, I am Anuja Shrivastava and today I am going to start the next chapter in class 7 physics, and the name of that chapter is light energy. And this chapter, it is very interesting as well as it is very important. So what is light? What is light? It is a form of energy. Light is a form of energy, and the sun is the main source of light. As you all know, sun is the main source of light, and some other sources of light are also there, just like CFL, LED, bulb, torch, candle, etc. So why light is important? Why light is known as a form of energy? Because light help us to see the things. We are able to see the things because of the light. So how we can see the things? हम कैसे चीज़ों को देखते हैं? How we can see the things? So we are able to see the things when the light ray falls on an object and it is reflected. जब light ray किसी object पे पड़ती है, it will be reflected. Then we are able to see the things. So here we are just listening two words. First is the ray. So what is ray? It is a thin beam of light. And another one is the reflection, which is very important. Before I am going to tell you about the reflection, I am just discussing how we are able to see the things. हम चीज़ों को कैसे देखते हैं? So when the light ray falls on an object, the object reflects some part of light. Object क्या करता है? कुछ पार्ट को रिफ्लेक्ट करता है, एंड व्हेन दैट रिफ्लेक्टेड रेज फॉल्स ऑन आवर आईज, जब वो रिफ्लेक्टेड रेज हमारी आंखों में पड़ती है, एट दैट टाइम आवर आईज सेंड मैसेज टू द ब्रेन एंड वी आर एबल टू सी द थिंग्स. सो व्हाट इज रिफ्लेक्शन? सो रिफ्लेक्शन इज द बाउंसिंग बैक ऑफ लाइट इन द अदर डायरेक्शन. दैट मीन्स when light rays falls on an object and surface, जब light ray किसी surface पे पड़ती है तो it is reflected on the other direction. इसकी डायरेक्शन क्या हो जाती है? चेंज हो जाती है. so that change in direction is denoted as the reflection. So what is reflection? It is a phenomena of change in direction of light after striking a surface or medium through which it cannot pass. That means what happened when the light ray falls on surface और किसी medium पर, it is reflected in the other direction, and that phenomena is known as the reflection of light. So there are some terms which are related with the reflection of light. There are some terms related to reflection of light. First is the incidence ray. Second is the point of incidence. Third one is the normal. Then after, reflected ray. After reflected ray, angle of incidence. Angle of reflection. and plane. These are some terms related to the reflection of light. To quickly just see what are these terms. So first term here, the first term is the incidence of light. Incidence ray. So what is incidence ray? Look at this diagram. The ray which falls on the surface, or the ray which strikes on the surface, that ray is known as the incidence ray, and here PO is the incidence ray. Second is the point of incidence. So when the incidence ray falls on the surface, the point where it strikes, जिस point पे वो strike होती है, that particular point is known as the point of incidence, and here point O is the point of incidence. Then after, normal. So what is normal? Normal, it is a perpendicular line which is forms when the incident ray falls on the point. So from this point, one perpendicular line is going to drawn, and this line is known as the normal. Here ON is the normal. Then reflected ray, the ray which reflect after the striking, जो रे स्ट्राइकिंग के बाद रिफ्लेक्ट हो जाती है, दैट रे इज नोन एज द रिफ्लेक्टेड रे, एंड हियर QO इज द रिफ्लेक्टेड रे. Another one is the angle of incidence. So the angle which is forms in between normal and incident ray, that angle is known as the angle of incidence here, and here PON is the angle of incidence, and the angle of incidence is denoted by I. Then angle of reflection. So the angle which forms between the reflected ray and normal, जो इन दोनों के बीच एंगल बन रहा है, that angle is known as angle of reflection, and here NOQ is the angle of reflection, and it is denoted by R. And the last term is plane. So what is plane? Plane is a flat two-dimensional surface. It is a flat two-dimensional surface with no thickness. Here no thickness will be there, and it is a flat two-dimensional surface. So these are some important terms related with the reflection. Now let's see the laws of reflection. Important topic. Laws of reflection. So when the reflection takes place, that means when the rays are reflected, it follows some rules, some laws, and they are known as the laws of reflection. So first law is angle of incidence equal to angle of reflection. That means this angle I and R is always equal. If it will be 30 degree, it will also be 30 degree. If it will be 45 degree, it will also be 45 degree. That means it is always equal. And the second law, the incident ray the reflected ray and the normal at the point of incidence is all lie in same plane. That means angle of incident ray, reflected ray, and the point of incident, they all lies in the same plane. So this is the law of reflection. Now the important topic which I had discussed with you in today's video, that is the laws of reflection. Now the rest of the thing I will discuss in the next video. Till then, bye bye, thank you.